And tell
Forward
me,
with two R's because I talk like New York and everybody spells F-O-W. It's not that.
so tell me, um, how did you become homeless?
Isn't it a great story? Come on, get closer because that sound up here.
How did you become homeless?
I became homeless because I kept losing my things. I was always so busy being a whole platform in Fort Myers, Florida, putting together shows where people were doing music, and I was talking mental wellness, and I organized everything myself because I'm bipolar and my mind is rich, so it was good. But then I actually got to do my work in mental wellness or spiritual. I did tarot for $10, got 20. People blessed me up, and people just love me, so they spend on me. That's what people do. They take care of you when you put a good work in the community. And it's like nobody makes enough doing small shows, but it's like you're building a culture of a community. 4 miles don't got a lot, and now I got nothing out there. Hurricane. We should have a wave of them coming up here. We got to talk about it later. But there's great vendors out here, great people that can't do nothing with. And I'm one of them. So I was in and out of crisis units because that's what they do with people who are mental disorder. Like 4 miles was terrible. They never asked me a question. I'm just such a wanderous Negro that they take me in all the time.
Right.
So I actually kind of love mental wellness places. Half the crazy people are cool crazy, you know?
Right.
Crazy cool. You're so crazy that you're your realest version of yourself, and sometimes that's the swag. But the swag should afford everything. It's godly. You should love people who have the swag. The only people who don't are people who are bad mirrors of you, you know?
Right.
So we're all a mirror of each other. When you hit crack genius, it's so simple. But you gotta do ultra stuff like me and go through the madness.
Yes.
And I knew that as a guy with tarot, I kept getting zero. And I was like, zero's the math, like blank everything, forget everything. It's in every movie. Every hero is you. You love the heroes because you are a hero. Everybody want to be Batman, no way. He's a man that's a god and he built it out of his anger. We all angry, you know?
So how did you end up here in Atlanta?
I told the crisis unit, I got 3 cousins out here.
Okay.
Just set me up. And they try to send me a shelter. I get to the shelter, it's 4 o'clock. I'm like, all right, when do I have to come back? And they're like, you stay in from now. 4 o'clock, you gonna stay in the shelter and hear about Jesus and wash your balls in the sink? And it's like, no, man, I'm a grown man and I'm quite genius. These niggas is broken if they think they need you. I sleep outside, it's quite comfortable.
All right, what we say about that word? What we say about that?
Sorry, I don't even know what I said.
Yeah. So tell me about your no shoes.
No shoes. Sometimes I actually surrender my shoes.
Okay.
I walk a while.
Okay.
I root myself into the area. I feel it. It feels me. I become part of it. The dirt is the knowledge. It's part of you. Why black people brown? Because they grow everything. They're the most fertile. But they also can be the most toxic. We black.
So how long have you been homeless?
I've been homeless for about 7, 8 months.
7, 8
8,
months.
9 months.
Okay.
And at first it was wondrous. I left Punta Gorda because my mom just kept borrowing my things like my car when hers got hurt. And you know, I was building a life where I was going back and forth from Punta Gorda, small town, half an hour to Fort Myers, which is a little bigger, it looks shiny, it got lights, and there's a culture, underground one. And it's like, this is the vibe. Like, I'm not even with my people. I'm a little scared of my people. I live in a town that's all white, and like I go back and forth from New York, but I only see my people, you know? And then I realized, like, my people are the swag, and they start to love me. As soon as I plug into one person, I plug into everybody. I'm the invitation. I'm good. I can talk to anybody.
So tell me something. If there's something that you can inspire or encourage someone today, what would you share with them?
A little closer on this, because it's important. So I want you to hear it. Sum up and make the sexy of my next book. It's called Letting Go. I got an album called Letting Go, Freddie Forward. Freddie like Fred, die, one word, and then like moving forward. And there's music everywhere, but my album's called Letting Go. I made a painting. It was in my head. I got a great black artist to do it. It's me letting go of the grass and falling into the sky. And the grass is up top. And I don't know why that was in my head. I gotta listen to that album again. Maybe it's the prophecy.
So give me something. So give me a little bit of your album.
All right. Well, it's not my album, but like I got a lot of music. Like I got a whole career of music.
Give our people some.
I'm a dream like I never dreamed before. Yeah, I'm gonna make it. I see my chance to be a great, and I'm gonna take it. Imagining managing to be entertaining thousands. feeling the anticipation as soon as the sound comes over the speakers, like it's official. Now give it up for Freddie Forward Mitchell. Crowd gets excited, right where I want them. Cue the smoke machines, then I'm rising at the bottom. A roar comes over the crowd as they all cheer, and they can't make me out till the smoke clears. Then at that moment, I'm thinking I'm the man. As
It's
as
okay.
I as I jump right into it, cause the mic is in my hand. As I try not to cry, like you don't understand how much I wanted this. This was all part of the plan. Damn. How will it all be when we dues paid, putting in work and life sweeter than Kool-Aid? Ooh, babe, I can see it all with my mind's eye. So right for choosing this life, that's a bullseye. And those who didn't believe, let them fools cry as I feel one with the falls like a Jedi. Oh my, what a beautiful dream. As I'm sitting in your kitchen and I'm cooking the scene. Wanna drop bars that hit you right in the spleen, in your heart and in your mind. You know what I mean. So give me a beat, boys, to free my soul. I wanna get lost in the wicked flow and drift away if it's the way. Cause I'm trying to be a legend, I'm a myth today. So stop believing the facts that I'm killing these tracks. The kid going hard till God said to relax. Take a breather. You are an achiever. That life that you dreamed about is now your career.
Okay, okay, okay. I appreciated that. I do. And I think my viewers appreciated that as well. You know, I think that what you experiencing is just only, prodigals of what you are becoming. You know?
This life is very biblical. I live and just feed on God. God, what are you making available to me? Because I'm seeking. I seek it in the ground. I look for tobacco. I look for weed. People leave stuff behind for others. It's a spiritual thing. Like when you make good waste, it's resourceful, right?
Right. So I wanted to leave you with something. I create my own juices and sauces.
Oh my God, I love good juices. All I want is good juice. My name is Zeus. I need the juice.
I used to be homeless in 2011, my children and I. And no matter what I do in life, I always make sure I give back to, our people in life. And I wanted to bless you with this juice.
It's just comfort to be seen as my people. It's like people look at me and think I'm white because they're stupid. Because there's not a lot of light-skinned wanderers, human beings in Atlanta. It's a black city that darker black people came to. But like there's a lot of talented people. And I'm like a chameleon. Like the light-skinned guy that you saw in the movie with the swag, that was me one time.
I got you. I got you. You all right with me?
Thank you.
All right. I want you to hold your head up high no matter what is going on. And you too will go through this in life. And then you too will go back and look at it like, man, I remember that was me once.
That's all I think about.
Yeah.
Because like if you can go hungry, but a man's gonna feed you sometime.
Yeah.
And he's gonna remember that face that you was little.
Well, I am very thankful that you are a part of this world and this universe. And I'm gonna put your juice goes inside this bag.
Well, I'm gonna have the juice right now. You don't know how much I love juice, like good juice. And then I really just love an Arizona, like the energy one, and it gives me energy. It's like the poor man's ambrosia. It should be $1 everywhere. Now they take it out of places to fuck poor people. That's all it is. And then if it's somewhere, it's almost $2. It's like you killing my diamond nickel in life by diamond nickel.
And that spinach, it has spinach, green apples.
I love spinach. I'm the black papa.
It has spinach, green apples. It has cotton candy grapes in it. It has kiwis in it as well as.
Oh God, you put everything good
I
in it.
did. It has a little bit of turmeric
Did you
in
put your
it.
feet in it? Because that pie makes it a little salty, the little salt make it sweeter. That's why they put their foot in it.
Yes,
It was a real thing. No, it's funny. People are like, what does that mean? It means exactly what it means. Like they was getting so down to put their foot in it because it put a little bit of the earth in there.
Yeah. Well, they call me Queen Juicy Shake, and you are now part of the Queen Juicy Shake
Oh
show.
my God.
And I wanted to just tell you thank you so much, and just keep your head up, even when it gets hard, the universe will always bless you.
No, it's
But I
great.
do say, once you really truly get yourself together, make sure you never experience this again,
Yeah.
and you turn around and you help others.
Oh, I'm gonna pull up all the best people.
Yes.
I keep trying to feed and help everyone. It's like fuck everyone.
Yeah.
I want to see the light in people. People commit to me, and it's like I'm gonna grow you up because
I just touched
you
the
for the
bee.
earth.
I
She
literally.
touched you 'cause you honey. That's
Yeah, literally the bee
all.
just
Buzzing,
touched
they
me.
kept buzzing around me. No crazy. Flowers was buzzing around me, and I wasn't stinky. I wasn't nothing. I'm like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to get high. I got the gas, get buzzed. Came over here. I usually sit on that side. Would have been stupid. I'm like, go on the other side. You'll be a little bit alone. You finally found some weed. You're bipolar. It actually helps you. Take your time, sit there and smoke it. And now the vibe got me vibing with you.
Well, you on a spectrum like me. I was supposed to be born mentally retarded.
Oh, stop.
Okay, and it's a thing that I have that's called BIF. It's called borderline intellectual functioning. So I just wanted, which that also messes with my dyslexia. So thank you. So I always make sure that I give back. I
You know who has
must.
dyslexia? A speech impediment? Samuel Jackson.
Hmm.
He says motherfucker because it's his key word. Like, that's the gas, ain't it?
Guess what? Most people in the world have a lot of things of what we have.
No,
You understand?
everybody's mentally
And guess
ill.
what? And guess what? We're the smartest in the world.
We're the smartest.
Yes, we are.
We're the
We're
most
very
magical.
intellectual.
We're the most magical.
Yes, we are.
I thought it was the Spanish because the Spanish is like most consistent, always spiritual, consistent.
Right.
They treat me better than my own family, I tell them. But some of the Spanish people, they don't give a fuck about the spirituality. Just we get money. That's what we do.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your story. Can you take us out with something? Take us out with something else.
Well, I actually work in spiritual mental wellness. I got a book on Amazon called Forward Vibes Only. And it's about how I healed myself from bipolar disorder, how my spiritual ideology for mental wellness, and the vision for my work moving forward. And the next one is called Letting Go, a philosophy of letting go of things and surrendering completely so that God can put better and give you better things and opportunities.
Okay. Well, we will definitely check that out. Thank you so much. And you have a good evening.
It's a pleasure. Thank you. Oh my God. I feel like a star.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
a bad bitch today. I'm the purple rose today. Thanks for letting me be beautiful.
You're welcome. I'm making sure I didn't leave my card. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry.